Chapter 61. Adam. Adam struggled to open his heavy eyelids, but they didn't want to listen. He remained still, feeling every bump and turn as the van drove down the winding road. Where was Mama? He felt scared. He didn't know where he was or where Mama was. Then he remembered. Daddy. Adam crouched on the ground, his legs folded beneath him. He held onto his vibrant orange toy truck, moving it back and forth in the gritty sand, carving out tracks and trails while watching the busy happenings of the campsite. The sun blazed behind him, but he didn't even notice as he made engine noises and pushed through the dirt, feeling the sand get trapped under his fingernails. He liked it here at Hayden. Mama seemed so much happier. The warmth of the sun's rays seeped into his skin, starting at the crown of his head and cascading down his spine. He ran his dirty fingers through his hair, enjoying the sensation of heated strands. The crisp scent of dew and fallen leaves filled the air. For Adam, there was no other smell that made him think of home more. He made roads in the sand as he played. Mama passed by with Lonnie, a worried look on her face. That made Adam's tummy hurt. He didn't like it when Mama had that worried face. It scared him, made him feel like something bad was gonna happen. And fast. Maybe it was because of that woman Mama said was going to stay with us for a bit. He couldn't remember her name, but he remembered her face. Adam was really good at remembering people's faces. He remembered seeing her at the old home with... He shoved his truck through the dirt, trying to push away the memories he didn't want to remember. He didn't want to think about that time. Here was better. Without warning, the sun disappeared from sight, and darkness engulfed Adam. He gazed upward with wide, innocent eyes that blinked rapidly in confusion. "Hello, Adam," the shadow greeted. Adam squinted, trying to focus. He raised his hands to shield his eyes. His father stood over him. Adam jumped to his feet, the orange truck Kai gave him slipping from his grasp. "Daddy?" Daddy had his crooked smile on, the one where the side of his mouth arched up funny, only on one side. The kind of smile that made Adam think he was laughing, but not in a funny way. "Hey, big guy. How you been?" Adam tilted his head down, unable to block the sun's unforgiving rays piercing through the gaps around Daddy. He closed his eyes tightly, hoping that by shutting out the world, he could make his father disappear. "You're not supposed to be here." With a sigh, Adam rubbed his eyes with his hands, smudging dirt across his face. "Who says?" Daddy motioned around himself, like he was looking for someone. "Your mother? Her Indian boyfriend?" Daddy moved the strap from his backpack off his shoulder. The weight of the bag began to fall until he caught it in time before it hit the ground. "You're not supposed to say Indian. Kai told me so," Adam said, not looking up at his father. "Oh yeah? Why? Does it hurt his tender feelings?" Daddy laughed like he thought it was funny, but Adam didn't think it was. He wished Kai would come up and punch Daddy right in the face. "Is that what your mother is into now? Long-haired pansies who get all broken up with words?" Adam ignored his father and sat back down in the dirt. He made motor noises with his mouth, hoping if he was loud enough, it would bug Daddy and he would go away. "Listen, buddy, I need you to come with me for a bit." Daddy opened his backpack and rummaged around, looking for something. Adam's head shook back and forth. He would not listen to his father. He avoided eye contact, hoping that Mama would return with Lonnie, maybe even Summer. They could beat Daddy up and get rid of him. Summer said she was part dragon. She could turn into a dragon girl and scare away Daddy for sure. Where were they? Why is it taking them so long to come back? "I'm not exactly asking your permission, buddy boy." Daddy smiled as he pulled out a clear bottle with liquid in it and a rag from his pack. He soaked the cloth and leaned over Adam's bent head. Adam's mouth flew open in protest, his eyes bulging as he tried to push the cloth away with his hands. His hair flailed around wildly as he shook his head, but all that escaped from his lips was a feeble no. With the cloth covering his mouth and nose, Adam fought against his father's grip, but Daddy held him tightly, whispering in his ear, "Mama's been a bad girl. Now Daddy has to punish her." And everything went black. He remembered it all now. Daddy was going to punish Mama. Adam struggled to keep his eyes open. glimpsing the sky through the dark window. A sleek raven glided overhead, its wings outstretched as if it were watching him inside the van. It swooped closer, hovering just within Adam's line of vision. His eyes grew heavier and heavier until he couldn't keep them open any longer and fell back into a deep sleep. But before he did, he wondered where Daddy was taking him and if he would ever see his mama again.